Hey, everybody. This is the Mega Bull Crypto Decoder channel. And one of the things that we're going to go ahead and see here is an episode from The Simpsons in which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. And that's the one where Lisa becomes president. Now, there's a few things I wanted to point out because it's interesting how we're coming towards a very pivotal time in the markets. And I think you guys would appreciate this insight. Now, check this out.
1596.
One thing here I just want to mention quickly is how they have drive-through liquors. And I wonder, because you're about to see that they're saying the economy is going down the drain, and this is a way for them to say, oh, the situation is so bad, people are going to want to drink their worries away. Now, that's my perspective, but nevertheless.
1598. 1600. Sweet.
Excellent question. Yes, I am proud to be America's first straight female president.
Okay, so she said first straight female president.
Helen?
Wasn't I wearing a hat?
Yes, you were. Now, in conclusion, my administration will focus on the 3 R's. Reading, writing, and refilling the ocean. Thank you.
You know what's interesting? The Biden administration has the 3 B's, Build Back Better. So that's interesting, something I noticed there.
Very much.
And also, if you take note, look at what she's wearing. It's exactly the same pearls, the same outfit that Kamala Harris was wearing when she was sworn in as the vice president of the United States.
Reading, writing, and refilling the ocean. Thank you very much.
Eerily similar outfit as Kamala Harris.
We've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
There you see, they inherited a bunch of debt, right? Now listen.
How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
We're broke.
The country is broke? How can that be?
Well, remember when the last administration decided to invest in our nation's children? Big mistake. The balance.
So we know now that the economy, right, it's propped up by a lot of money that's been printed, right? And I do believe that when it comes to the crypto markets and the stock markets, I believe we have one last run up in the stock markets. They're almost at their full 4.236 extensions, and there's one more blast off for the crypto market in terms of the alts. I do believe that Bitcoin has reached its top. I do believe that. And I think the alts are about to run up after this. And as the market hits its last, 10 or so percent to reach that full Fibonacci extension, I think that the rest of the crypto market will follow suit, right? And after that happens, you're going to see a huge time period in which you're going to see a downturn in the market. And so I'm positioning myself to take profits as that happens. And here in this situation, they said, at least it said after the Trump administration, they left us with a lot of debt. I do believe that that is the case, right? Because our nation now has almost $30 trillion in debt. And here short after this last push up in the markets, we're going to head into very difficult times. So
This breakfast program just created a generation of ultra-strong super criminals.
And midnight basketball taught them to function without sleep.
And when she said overnight super criminals, I'm thinking of, what's happening around the world right now and what's being spread around.
What about my pledge to build the world's largest bookmobile? Isn't there any money left for that?
No, and we borrowed from every country in the world.
Quick, Lisa, call out your...
Bart! Ow! Watch the...
I want you to notice the kind of color scheme they have as well. There's a lot of red, a lot of green, and you'll see blues as well.
Ponytail.
Let him up, please. What are you doing here?
I knew you'd need some help keeping it real, so I figured I could be like your co-president.
Co-president? Are you crazy?
Mom!
And you realize that he has kind of like I forget what it's called, but it's basically like one of those, is it clover? And they give you like good luck. So I'm curious if this here, or even gives you the sense of like, the Ripple logo has 3, I guess, circles or whatever you want to call it. And I'm wondering, I don't really know on that one, but I find it interesting that he's wearing this shirt. And so if you have any thoughts on that, go ahead and comment below. But I also find it interesting that this color scheme of like red, green, and blue is very, very obvious in this episode.
Lisa won't share. Be nice to your brother, Lisa. Don't you think we should wait for Lisa? She is the president.
And you saw her meal? Seems like it was vegetarian in comparison to the rest of the family, right? And the World Economic Forum wants people to stop eating meat.
President?
She knows what time dinner is.
Sorry I'm late. I've been racking my brain trying to think of something to cut from the budget.
And there you have it. So I definitely think that there's a lot going on in terms of the markets. You're going to see one last push. And usually, in the stock market, you get around 10% or so returns on average in a calendar year. And that's about what's left for, I believe, that the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 to reach their full extensions. Full 4.236 extensions on the Fibonacci. So I do believe the top is in for Bitcoin. I believe the alts will have their last run, and the stock market is going to have its last run before there's this downturn. So this is a perfect indicator that's telling you, where we're at. And it's kind of interesting how it literally depicts the country's situation. Who knows whether Kamala Harris becomes president? Who knows? But I find this very, very interesting. And in terms of the markets, be prepared. All right, this is the Mega Bull Crypto Decoder. See you in the next one.